Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is part three of my CRPS story. We're going to wrap things up today. I know these long videos can be kind of dragging, so thanks for sticking with me on these. I know I've seen some of these other videos, and sometimes they can be a little arduous, a lot of peaks and valleys on these, but I know a lot of you guys have been through some of the same things that I have, um, and vice versa. When I see you guys' stories, it's like, oh goddamn, it's like been through it all. So they really resonate and ring a bell. So it's kind of important that we can all relate to these things. Um, what one of the one of the things that I was thinking about the other day was some of the worst doctor's appointments that I had ever had. Um, there was one. There was one that came to mind. I went to the ER this was like shortly thereafter I'd gotten my diagnosis, and this was in like the latter part of the summer, and I'd had it for maybe like a couple of years, 3 years maybe at most at that point. And I go into the ER, and I'm sitting in the back, shade shut, whatever. The doctor comes in, asked me all these questions. I say I got CRPS, blah blah blah, whatever. I said, "Are you familiar with CRPS?" Yeah, yeah, familiar with it. Okay. Walks out, shuts the shade, goes out. He's gone for I don't know 5 minutes. Comes back in, says, "Well, I think what you need to do is I think you need to get some more vitamin D. So I think you just need to go outside more." You not. It's exactly what he said. And it's late summer, and here I've got this like great golden tan, and he says, "I think you need to go outside more." Yep. So I got up and left. He was a lot of help. I'm sure you guys have had numerous stories that have been something like that. I had one guy that says, "Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with CRPS." Shuts the curtain, walks out, yells down the hallway, "Does anybody know what CRPS is?" That was another good one. He had no idea what it was, just flat out lied to me. No clue. It's just comical, the stuff that we have to deal with. So, where we left off last time, I was dealing with a lot of depression. Um, I had the spinal cord stimulator trial that was done. Um, I would I would like to hear from you guys if anybody has that stimulator, um, like permanently, whether it be in your back or in your leg or in your arm or your ear or your shoulder or where if you have it. I'd love for you to comment. Let me know where it's at, and then um, how it's working, how it's going. I would love to hear stories on that because I don't know anybody that has that permanently. I've met a couple of people that have had trials, such as myself, had trial, but I don't know anybody that has it permanently. So that would be something that I would be very interested in learning. Um, so I told you about seizures. I've had a number of seizures. Seizures have gone. They got those under control pretty well. I'm on a massive amount of Keppra. Um, I haven't had a seizure for a couple of years now, so that's pretty good. Um, but I don't miss Keppra a date on taking Keppra at all. The seizures suck. They suck, man. Mine are grand mal, so I don't feel them coming on at all. They just boom, they just hit me with force, and I'm just down, and I don't wake up for hours. I mean, I had one walking down the street. I woke up in the hospital, and my face was just oh, it's just bloodbath, just bad. Um, Since the CRPS and the seizures and the anxiety and whatever, I've since had two more back fusions. I actually just found out um, this last week that I have to have another back fusion. So I'm gonna have that probably shortly after Christmas. So that will be a total of four back fusions that I will have had at that point. And I'm mid 40s, and I used to be an athlete. Like I said before, the ones that didn't get paid, but the athletic days are drying up. I mean, I can still go shoot hoops and stuff like that, but I used to be a big time golfer, but I can't even swing a club anymore because of the back. The CRPS didn't really bother me that much as far as golfing is concerned. It's just more of the shoes and getting shoes on because it's in my feet. I can wear tennis shoes. Socks, no, I haven't worn socks in 11 years. Um, shoes are that's a shoes is that's tough. The only shoes I wear are boat shoes. I have a wedding next month. I'm best man for my best friend. He's getting married. Um, so I have to wear dress shoes, obviously. So that's going to be interesting. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna have to wear socks. So that's I don't know how that's going to work. So just weird things like that. Just you wouldn't think that they would really affect a lot of like day to day things, but just yeah, wearing socks, wearing different shoes, it really just you wouldn't think that change a lot, but it does. It does. It just really messes with you. It's just kind of like if you break your hand, like if you're right-handed, you break your hand, all of a sudden you have to start like brushing your teeth with your left hand. You ever tried to do that? Just try to do it one time. Brush your teeth with your off hand one day. It's weird. It's really weird because then your other hand, you don't know what to do with it. Just try it. Trust me, it's weird. It's weird. But that's kind of the story of my CRPS. It went from I was perfectly healthy to nope, and I don't sleep. I know you guys probably are the same way. You don't sleep. Sleep sucks. It's bad. It sucks. So I don't know what is ever going to be done to fix us. I don't know. There's not a lot on the horizon to get us better. I don't know. Exercise. That's the only thing that I can really say to a lot of it's mental too. You know, we got to keep our spirits up, and exercise is good. It's good for the mind. Obviously, it's good for the body. It's good for the soul. Exercise is good. Find something that takes your mind off things like music. I love music. Love music. Music's good. It's a good outlet. You see my ships in the background. Like I'm a huge history guy, so I watch a lot of history stuff. So there's it's just one of those things too where you just got to find something that you like to take your mind off of just the daily shit that we have to deal with. You know, even if it's just 15, 20 minutes, it's got to be something to give ourselves a break. Read a book, going for a walk, playing with the dog, taking a nap. If we can do that, I can't. I'm not a nap person, but I can. So that's my story. So I will continue to put up little shorts and stuff like that. Try to find something to put a smile on your face, maybe make you laugh. So like and subscribe. Like I say, if you have those spinal cord stimulators, comment on it. I would like to hear your stories about those and tell your story. Share your stories with me. I'd like to hear them. So be good, be safe. We'll talk soon.